Hello there, everybody. Welcome on back to more Slay the Spire. We're finally, caught up with everybody, more or less, here. Ironclad's at 9, Silence at 6, Defect at 6. You might as well do a silent run today and see where that takes us. Dude, I will absolutely transform 2 strikes. I'm an easy man. Slice and Masterful Stab. Now, that's not necessarily what I consider to be a good transformation. But we'll see what happens, I suppose. You are going to pull both of them on this turn, and that's going to be a good time for us. We got a lot of very solid damage out of that turn. Haven't played as a Silent in a little bit. We've been cranking that Ironclad, cranking that Defect. So we'll get a little Silent action today. Give me the early Bouncing Flask. Maybe we can make this a poison run that really works very well for us. We can afford to transform another strike into another slice, okay? Little weird. 2 defends upgraded as well. We're going pretty low on the old HP, which can be deemed as a little bit of a scary scenario for sure. But I'm not too concerned. We have very, very good damage output early on this run. And you're seeing that, right in front of your freaking face right now. Give me a dodge and roll. Obviously, you know, we're going to want to get dodge and roll. Yo, I think you're dead, though. You are dead. You little sneaky boy. That's very good, actually. This is just proving how strong this run is right now. I also think that Catalyst is something we can feel good about adding. Added a lot of cards to the deck so far, but that's not necessarily a bad thing in the slightest. I'm feeling quite good about this one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drink the Dex Potion. I am very tempted to just do this and hopefully purge some artifacts, and that's exactly what happened. If I can get Catalyst to kind of kill off one of them, that's going to be a good plan, I think. If I can use this Fire Potion to kill off another one, that would also be a good plan. He's weakened, which is ideal. We're taking no damage on this fight. I'd like to fight that next elite as well, which is why we have a little bit of a sketchy scenario here, in that we don't want to take a lot of damage on this fight at all. But let's be ever so slightly cautious about how we're handling this right now, because we're gonna want to kind of just crank the defense. Obviously, you know, you have a lot of dazes in the deck, and you're gonna reach a point where those dazes are kind of taken over in your deck. You know, you're gonna take 4 damage here, not ideal in the slightest, and you have basically just a metric buttload of block on this turn. You're rolling over the dodge and roll block, which continues to be quite good for us. We'll kill you. Sadly, taking another 4. I still don't really think it's the end of the world yet, because we're in a really good position now to just straight up kill this guy on a turn soon. I do think you have to take 3 more damage and sit at 20. Just to get a little bit ahead, because 1 strike will do it, or the Catalyst would have done it, or another Bouncing Flask would have done it. A lot would have done it, is what I'm saying. Noxious, always good, and I'm very happy about it. Give me the 5 max HP gone, and I'm going to fight another elite, solely because I think that because of the Ghost in a Jar, we have a very, very good chance to kill this guy without taking a whole hell of a lot of damage. And that's a really good first turn as well. And I will use Catalyst when it shows up, even if it means us doing something like this and walking out of this with no damage taken, because now we are guaranteed to kill him without dying. And I think this is a scenario you might as well, you know, not lose as much HP because he's dead. So I'm feeling good about this. This went very well. Another just fantastic card in footwork here. Blue Candle, totally fine. Do I feel good about fighting another elite? I do, but not yet. I'm going to rest, and then we'll fight this elite up here, most likely. We'll take a look at where we're sitting when we reach that point. I think I want to dodge and roll here. The dex that we're getting is just so good, and Frozen Egg upgrading that card immediately was a very big blessing for us. I would love to get Bouncing Flask upgraded. The damage output we have is just, like, absolutely nutty at the beginning of this run. And normally, you know, that's going to bode well because that kind of damage transfers pretty far as you go. So I'm going to take Piercing Wail for the sole reason of fighting this boss. And, I don't know, man. I'm really thinking you do something like this, followed by a card removal of another strike, because I just don't think we need them. And then you move. So a double catalyst, I mean, there's a lot of good implications of what double catalyst means for you. And believe it or not, we might be in a position where we want to crack him on this turn. I mean, we do have 2 powers that you would rather get out there immediately, but this is too much damage to give up. I think you absolutely crack him here. He's going to be sitting in the 80s. I think that's totally respectable. These defends are plenty good enough for me. He's going to be weakened on this turn. Get this out. Footwork. You're going to Catalyst and get that up to 18. You're only taking 4 damage again, and you have another Catalyst coming here. He's up to 38 poison. Even better. And frankly, way even better because he's dead. And this is how we're basically going to be able to get ahead of every fight. Double Catalyst is very strong. So give me the backflip, a little bit of extra draw. And I will do this, actually. Wow, dude, it's like crazy good. Mummified Hand is insane. You know what? Because of that, I'm out of here. Because I'm now afraid. And I don't wanna test my luck on this one. So Bouncing Flask, there's a lot of value there, but Neutralize also has a lot of value for this very first turn of this fight. We got to worry about things from a fight-to-fight standpoint. Obviously, Catalyst, you're going to want to upgrade eventually as well, but give me the Neutralize just for the little bit of weakness at the beginning. Now, this is good because you have this not good. It's not good because you didn't get, like, any of the cards you actually want out of this. You know, you want Noxious. You want, Footwork. So many good cards that you just want right there at the beginning. And you didn't get any of them here either, which really blows. You're going to take 1 damage on this. It means you're drawing all of your heat right here. Literally drawing all of your heat right here. And I don't feel bad about doubling your poison now. And I'm not going to feel bad about doubling it again right here after we do this. I will take the damage to put 56 poison on him. It puts him on a massive timer. And that's really all that I'm looking to do here. Because he's dead in 2 turns. Like, as long as we survive this one, which we 100% will, my boy's dead. So this went well. Wasn't a flawless, and I didn't really expect it to be. It was good enough as is. The burns did nothing to me. He's dead. Life is good. I don't know what I want here. Burst seems like the correct choice. Burst, and actually, this is the easiest choice of my life. Curse Key is very, very strong for us. Burst Catalyst, you're looking at hundreds, basically. Hundreds. That's all we're going to say about that. Hundreds. Where do we want to go? I think that we can take an elite heavy path. I don't know about the 3 elite heavy path, but I am going to take the shop early on. Get another card removal. Should be a pretty good time for us. Sadly, Catalyst does not offer a whole hell of a lot for us here. But how about I burst the dodge and roll for an extra 14 damage on the next, or 14 block on the next turn. That's pretty good, in all honesty. Catalyst, look, is not much what we're looking for at this point. Because of the burst, because of the dodge and roll, you have many ways to get a buttload of poison out on these guys. And have a lot of defense. A lot of block. So let's see here. We can put up a lot of poison. Let's see. This will be 9, 13. Double it, 26. Double it over 40. I'm going to prevent a little bit of the damage loss here. And we'll take 6 damage. But then basically we're in the clear now. And as long as we defend, I mean, this dude's he's super dead on the next turn. I love me a good poison run. When you can get a poison run that actually works in this game, it is the world's largest blessing ever. Because it's a lot of fun. And it helps when you got Mummified Hand and good energy, where curses you can literally just remove with blue candle. Very, very good. So another Noxious Fumes, 100% worth it. Card removal, basic defend, gotta go. And we have no more money, so that's fine. But another Noxious is disgusting. Because now you have a lot of ability to get a lot of poison out on these boys. Neutralize. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do I want a Catalyst here? I'll be honest, I really don't. But I don't really think there's a reason not to. Because we're going to be able to stack up so much poison by, like, doing a burst. I mean, burst dodge and roll is always good. But you can end up with a burst catalyst or something like that here shortly. It's just having 2 catalysts in your deck. It's so strong. You stack up so much poison, like a lot, very fast. You don't need deadly poison. I mean, we have our poison boys here, and we don't need ritual dagger either. This is one of those moments where, like, specimen would be stupidly strong for us. But sadly is not going to be an option. Another situation where you really would have liked to get this guy dead on this turn. But that's okay. It's a really good turn for this, actually. Because we take no damage now. He will be dead from poison on the next turn. We focus fire on these guys. They're doing a lot of damage, though. Very large amount of damage. Shouldn't have used that on him. Yeah, you're going to take, like, a lot here. 11 damage here. Not great. You're going to take even more damage here. Let's double your poison. He's dead now on the next turn. Which means we just got this guy who's hitting for 20, mind you. But we can put up a lot of block. And we're fine. A blur would be really good in this deck. I would happily accept the blur. This will actually just kill you, so we're good. A little bit of a bad fight for us. I'm not going to deny that. It's a bad fight. Bane, look, Bane is acceptable, but it's not really what I'm looking for right now. So we're going to kill this back guy. You guys gave me that advice to always kill the back guy. Give me the upgraded dodge and roll, or bursted dodge and roll. And you're still taking damage here, which super sucks. Our powers are not coming out when our powers want to come out. I want them to all be out basically at the exact same time at the beginning of the situation. Sadly, they are not coming out at the beginning of the situation, and now you're sitting with entanglement on this turn. It's not great here. It's not great, and I can't use that. We're only getting hit for 5 because of the fact that we got that beautiful piercing whale out. But we're probably dead, and that sucks, dude. Yeah, I mean, we're super dead. That really blows. It really blows a lot, because this run was really good, and I totally botched it by going very, very elite heavy. Okay, unfortunate. Start again. Let's start again. I'm not proud of that, because that run had all the potential in the universe. Let's see. Give me the rare card. Give me the burst again. And let's see what we can do with burst. Burst is one of those cards that's just always good. Except for in this scenario where it quite literally was not the best card available for us, but we could have played it differently. But we're fine. This is the early phases of a Slay the Spire run. You want to do damage. The playing of the cards is a pretty basic standard scenario to be in. You put up whatever does the most block, and then you strike while the iron's hot. You do two hits to this guy. Okay, it's not going to be good enough. Put up 15 block and then hit him with 2 strikes on this turn. I mean, close enough. You're good. You're good. What do you got for me? I'll take a dagger throw. I think dagger throw is acceptable. This escape, dude. I want both of these. Okay, you don't understand. Adrenaline. We at least get one great card. I would have loved Escape Plan too, but Adrenaline is totally fine. That's one of those, thank you very much, please come again on that scenario. This is also very good. We might just actually kill him. No, we will not. I'm out of my mind. I will take 1 damage just to smack him around, right, baby, right around. Like a record, baby. Round, you dead, round. See, After Image, I don't think this is a deck where After Image is really going to go too hot for us. Give me the curse and then immediately allow me to remove said curse. You will. I don't like any of these cards, actually. Juzu is just always good. I'm just going to say it as it is. Juzu is almost always good. We're also forcing ourselves to fight 2 elites, and we actually are 1000% not prepared for this, and we just wasted adrenaline on a very, very bad turn to waste it on. We're going to take a lot of damage on this fight, and that's kind of my bad. So much damage, we're actually probably dead on this fight. Let's do this to try to make things work on the next turn. Yo, we're in bad shape on this one, and we have another elite fight following this. Look, I'm insane. We need the damage output, so we have to do everything we can to get as much damage output as humanly possible. We're dead, I think. You can't provide me with no strikes on a turn like this and expect me to survive. We are dead. Good talk. Okay, another bad run. Another bad run. You can't feel good about that either. Start again. Boy, I thought I had something going today with the old Slay the Spire. Apparently, I was sorely mistaken. Let's try... We'll try to get the free elite. And I think that we will probably get it. Well, you can go Shiv deck. Let's at least try it here and see if we can make that work. I feel like Backstab fits really well on this. But early on, I do genuinely think that still just killing a strike has a supreme amount of value. Give me the relic. Art of War. Not really sure that was what I was looking for as a relic, but that's fine. We will get the free elite, which is exciting. Basically just a free relic in our back pocket. Give me a dagger spray just because we're sitting with like 0 attacks whatsoever in our deck at this point, and a curse on top of it. Potion belt's just a slap in the face, if I'm being honest with you. Leg sweep is always good, so I will always take a leg sweep. Neutralize is also arguably the best upgrade target early on for me there. Regret sucks. Not much you can do about it. It's a sucky curse. Makes me cry. We'll take the 6 damage just to ensure this guy dies here on this turn. Continue on. So, like, Infinite Blades, that's the kind of thing we're looking for this Shiv deck. And the boot very well fits into the Shiv deck as well. I'll keep going, man. I'll keep going. I don't mind fighting this guy. Even though you're looking at it going, Tyler, you're super screwed. I might be. But we're going to pretend that I'm not. Finisher's going to... Oh, dude, the fact that he came out this early on and whittled me down, super rude on his part. Why would you not play a defend? I'm playing too fast. Slow the hell down, Tyler. Slow the hell down. You know what you're doing. I proceeded to play very, very fast right there. Are you dead? You will be dead. Okay. Wasn't that bad. You get question card out of it. I mean, Entropic Brew is sick as hell for us here. Give me another Infinite Blades, and let's see if we can make something work with this. We have a really weird setup now. Especially if you throw in an accuracy. That's a very weird setup. And I just love Blur, so we're going to do that as well. And we're going to fight the Elite. This is a weird setup, but I'm with it. So, Infinite Blades, Neutralize. He's weak for as long as I want him to be weak. Potion. And Tropic Brew. A lot of fun going on up there. Give me the Shiv's extra damage. And then basically you're looking for Finisher to just do great things. I mean, it's right there. I see it. Don't worry. We will actually straight up die if I don't get something of value here. And I won't, except for that. I mean, that will actually save us from death. Yeah, we have 2 HP. Finisher, come out, please. We are dead. Yeah. Definitely dead. Okay. So here's what the moral of the story is. When you suck, just keep on sucking and try to fight through it. That came out very wrong when you word it like that. But you're very in a bad shape. Bouncing Flask, let's get the poison going again. Special Relic, Molten Egg is incredibly good early on. I'm going to remove that curse. Normally I would transform a strike, but that curse is going to be way worse. Now I will remove a strike. We will get the free elite. Holy crap, we're going to get like super free elite. I will upgrade. Now, you know what? Upgrade Bouncing Flask. Let's make this the focal point of our fun here. Boom, boom, boom. Pantograph, also very good. Give me the dodge and roll. Let's get another upgrade in, and that upgrade will be on Neutralize. And then let's do this guy, which is a free elite still. I didn't even realize, man. That's sick. And awesome in every way. Give me a backflip. We're building literally the exact same deck that we just built before. There's pair. We have so many relics early on this one, which is a lovely scenario to be in. Don't you even think any otherwise here. Bouncing Flask is way more damage return, so we will do that. Okay, maybe this is the run. I say maybe because it very well might not be, and that's okay. Do what makes you feel best, which in that situation was 100%. Give me a strike. That'll do. Thank you. You got to do what you take less damage with. Oh, a question card, dude. I don't like any of them, really. So the Swift Potion doesn't really benefit me here, so I will lose that for Art of War again. A little bit ridiculous, but that's okay. We'll fight this guy. Bouncing Flask will do a number on him. He's got the low HP. 84 ain't that much. Makes for a good time. I will eat the 16 damage here. When you got 3 attacks, you got no reason not to just eat that damage. Now, in this scenario, 100%. Put up the 9 because you're probably going to kill him, and that way you're taking less damage in the end. And just like that, your boy killed him. The game also lagged for a second there. Toxic Egg and Molten Egg is very, very good. Very, very good. Now, Mummified Hand, always good, but sadly not something that we can work with here. Give me the Oddly Smooth Stone, and give me a Strike removed from the deck. It's a slow ball game. You know, we didn't necessarily get, like, super heat on this run so far, but we got a variety of just insanely good. Like, we didn't get any greatness, but we got a bunch of goodness, which sometimes is good enough. You're dead, and you will be dead on the next turn. This is an absolutely okay scenario to be in. Good stuff. Okay, there's the Catalyst. Pre-upgraded, which is what you love to see. I think that's the situation you want to be in. You grab your dodge and roll, and then you go. You healed up to full because of Pantograph, and that is, in all seriousness, a terrible, terrible situation. But that is okay. Put up 12 block because you're gonna need it here, Tyler. You actually are taking no damage, which is a miracle and a half, but you did 0 damage to this son of a gun. There's Bouncing Flask. My dream situation on the turn where he buffs himself, Bouncing Flask Catalyst. I don't see it happening, but if it did, I would be a happy camper. Show me the money. You didn't show me the money, that's okay. Not mad yet. They might show up both here. Come on, Bouncing Flask Catalyst. Bouncing Flask, I mean, there's Catalyst, but not Bouncing Flask. I don't feel good about duping 9. I'm going to be real. I want a little bit more on it. I'm greedy. You got to get Bouncing Flask out there. Backflip. Neutralize. You're taking 6 damage, and that's okay. We will be Catalysting when it shows up. 57 poison on him. He's on a timer now, and he will be dead on the next turn. Okay, this is fine. Just block up as much as humanly possible. We're going to take 7 damage. We're going to heal to full anyway, because that is far too close to full to matter. Backflip, discard this, and that is plenty. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. It took a little bit for us to get back to this point. We had a couple of failed runs, but that's okay. Adrenaline is totally fine here. Wristblade is not totally fine here, which means that I'm probably taking Black Star. I mean, that's a pretty weak boss relic, but maybe we can swing some greatness here with elites. I mean, there is a path that I tend to like, cutting right up the middle there. But it's weird, for sure. So, Bouncing Flask. See, this is one of those, like, very whack job scenarios where I will triple that because he's dead in 2 turns. Well, he's dead in 3 turns. But I can block through this turn, easy. And then he's dead on the next turn. You little sneaky son of a gun. That's a very easy fight. That is normally very, very difficult. So another backflip I like. But I would like to remove some stuff here as we go. So backflip. Dodge and roll. Neutralize. Just smack these guys a little bit. I would have liked to get Bouncing Flask out there, but it's okay. Specimen or Snecko on this run. Both have a lot of value for us. I don't necessarily see either of them happening. We can also get through our cards very, very quickly. Okay, we're at way too much to care right now, so that's fine. If we had Caltrops or something, Thorn's Potion, obviously this would be a much, much easier battle right now. I'll dodge and roll. I'm telling you, I've come around on dodge and roll. I think this card, I used to think it was terrible, but 7 block on one turn, 7 block on the next, that's an incredibly high value proposition, I feel. So let's see, that's 15 and 12. Yeah, I don't care. Honestly, I'm taking 2 damage, and in the process, this guy dies on the next turn. Which I think has a little bit more value anyway. And you managed to put poison on all the right people. I will take another 5 here, but the birds suck. When you don't have a direct counter to the birds, they suck. Now, I have a direct counter to him, and a direct counter to you, and Airbud dead. See you in prison. Okay, I will ruin this potion to grab the attack potion. A little bit better for us. Blur, I also think, is totally fine to add into this deck. I don't know, man. I always do good face, bad face. Hey, we actually got a good face for once in my life. I feel like I've been doing that over and over recently. Okay, we need to kill some defense. This deck is very defense heavy with not a lot of attacks. We're relying on poison to do basically all of our attacks. Let's get an attack potion out here, actually. Take the extra energy on the next turn. And then we're going to do something like that. We're going to roll over a lot of block into the next turn. 23. And then that allows us to just go for it in terms of some damage on this one. Please. Dodge and roll is fine. This is so much friggin' defense. It's insane. What we really want is some Bouncing Flask action. And then you want a Catalyst. We want a Burst in this deck as well. The Burst Catalyst Dream. We had it for such a small amount of time, and I want it back because it would be beautiful to have Burst Catalyst yet again. This fight may last forever. This will help. Because now he's at 12 poison. We don't have a Noxious in this deck. It would be nice to have a Noxious in this deck. Thank you for actually putting some poison on my boy here. You're going to get healed again. I'm aware of this damn charade you play. Come on. I need a strike. You know, I'm disappointed that I have to use this to get my strike. But, oh well. He's dead. That's all I care about. The game actually tried really hard to crash right there. I don't know what's going on with Slay the Spire today, but it's trying its damnedest to crash on me. I really would prefer if it didn't. Get that poison on my boy. He's dead in a turn. So, not a problem. We have nothing to stall with, really. Get that max HP up. I actually really liked Flying Knee in this deck. The extra energy helps us to play a lot of defense as we go. So, I think that that's a pretty solid addition. He's hitting for 30 immediately. I want to know who thought that was okay. I'm going to drink this potion. And because of that, we're taking no damage here. No damage. But, I mean, he's going to continue to be a real son of a gun. And so is this guy right now. Are you seeing this? He's hitting for 34. Okay, at least blur and carry over a bunch of block, but that's actually ludicrous. Don't do that, buddy. This fight is going downhill incredibly quickly. You're dead. You're dead. You're not dead. But we actually are... we're somehow still have enough block because of that last encounter. Okay. We have 36 block that we have. This is one of the weirdest fights I've ever been in here because I genuinely feel like I am in the pooper. But we actually, like, really aren't. Now I finally lose all of my block. And this guy's really trying to do a number on me. Okay, he's dead. Okay, this one's gonna hurt. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of it hurt. And somehow, in some way, this man is still alive. He's gonna buff and... oh my god, he's hitting me again. What is wrong with this man? And you're hitting me too. Dude, am I dead? I got 5 HP. This fight should not have been this difficult. Like, you kidding me? Okay, he's taking a turn off. We need to literally smack this dude as hard as possible. 12 poison helps, but like, I'm not sure I have what it takes. He's hitting for a crap load. We're dead, dude. Short of a miracle, which we don't have. I mean, we're absolutely dead. I can put up as much block as I want. It don't matter. We're dead. That is unheard of for me to struggle that much on this elite fight. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. That's a bunch of just absolute failure Slay the Spire runs. I deeply apologize, but there's not much we can do about that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. We're going to play some more Defect. I will see you guys there. Have a good day. Goodbye.